Hey everyone, Cosmos here from DolyGames. We are doing a first look review video of a new version of Wartune REBORN. This video is done in collaboration with Proficient City, which is a branch of Game Hollywood. So in this version, I started already with part 1. This is part 2 of the first look review video, and this new version is based on Wartune version 2.46. So it's going back to the beginning, to the nostalgia of the Wartune players, to enjoy the story again from the beginning with less lag, with different rules, with the way the rules used to be at the version 2.46, which is just at the beginning of the introduction of sylphs. You have, I believe, just tier 1s available in the game, and you have the old features which don't exist in the current version anymore, which exist here, such as gold mines. Like I just took 2 gold mines, which are giving me the hourly production. We have the troops, which are quite effective in this version of the game. So let's actually upgrade this one to 4, because the barracks is 4. Gonna also upgrade the warehouse in 4 seconds. You got the timers on the buildings. You have to manage your gold. You got a whole bunch of quests which you can do in the hot events, which are different from the ongoing Wartune versions. Like you have, for example, where is the honor one? You have the gem synthesis, which is similar. There's a similar version. You have the old alchemy, which doesn't exist in the current version, and there is where's the honor one? I just saw it a second ago. Oh, there it is. You have this one to accumulate honor. Actually quite challenging targets, but you have a month to do that, and you get a lot of insignia in return once you accumulate that. Let's get the town hall upgrade going. Now we're going to go, I've taken mage as a character, and here also the HP counts. So currently I have 491 HP, but you need to heal back, so you need to buy the health, and I have a minor HP pack here, which I can start using from level 11. Until then, I think the game automatically fills it up for me. And friendship is very important here. Roses definitely matter. So luck stones, very useful. Gems, very useful. Equipment works in the old way, not in the new way. You need to gather the equipments. Clothing, I believe, works in the old way, where you need to synthesize 2 different clothings to increase their level. So a lot of interesting things that the current Wartune players might have forgotten. So we're going to jump over to Balin Plains to see. Oh, it wants the troops to be stronger. Alright, I'm gonna pause and make the troops stronger, and then we'll resume there. Actually, I'm just going to spend the bound balance, which I have, to quickly upgrade this. It's 5 and I have them. And I have the Daru to get the troops up and running, so that's good. We're gonna recruit another 100. And as I mentioned about the lag, you can see also in the chat other players confirming. So people are being happy about the game, and for example here Talicia says no lag so far. So that's what was promised as well in this version, to have less lag or no lag. I pretty much don't have lag. I have some waiting points, but that's also because I'm downloading the cache for the first time, and also because I'm recording. So anybody who starts normally, assuming their computer is in decent shape, shouldn't have any lag problems. So these are the good old campaigns, which you haven't seen in a million years. So now that I've upgraded the troops, I again forgot the formation. So let's fix this straight away, because I'm playing like I'm 20 million battle rating, so this is definitely not the case. We're gonna put the troops to front, because I'm actually quite weak. 5,000 Daru, that's very useful to to get those troops upgraded. Now as a mage, I'm gonna go with Lancer. I'm not gonna use the Hunters, and I'm gonna go. Who was it first, the Griffin or the Paladin? I think it was the Paladin first, and then the Griffin. So that's going to be the path for this character. Now, if you're a knight, you might consider using Hunters. But anyhow, everybody has to use Lancers right from the beginning. It's the first troop available. And they're actually pretty good. They strike well and they hold quite well in the beginning. Let's get into a treasure cache. Now you also have those old Pandora bonuses where in the dungeons you take them and it can give you a bonus or a penalty. Basically, for those players who've played Wartune years ago, all the old things you remember are here, and so the older rules are playing, the older strategies are playing, which is all quite fun. And those of you who have the nostalgia about the classical version of Wartune are welcome to create a character in Wartune Reborn. And as I mentioned, I'll put all the links in the description of the video. It's exclusive to Proficient City, so you can only play it at Proficient City, which is I think wartune.com/reborn. But I'm gonna put the links in the description to be sure that I have it correct. So I still didn't get an S rating. And that's something also that was important in the classical version of Wartune. Let's see, we gotta defeat these brothers, but let's get the town hall upgraded first. Now skills wise, I'm almost leveling up. Skills wise, actually I should start adding all these people. Having a lot of friends is very important in the classical version. So let's see, let's get everybody up and running. Hopefully they will add me. Oh, you see, that was the first launch. I think I need to get to level 10, I believe, in order to talk to in world chat. Okay, I've added Remy. Alright. People are adding. Very good. Level 14 already. Level 11. Alright, let's jump on over to the Brothers Torin. I want to unlock a couple of more features at least to show you guys, or to remind you the classical version and what was different. I also mentioned in the first part that also things related to balance are expected to be different. I don't know if it is you get more balance for the same recharges, or if you or if the balance costs less. Whichever the case, I think there is also an advantage in terms of balance, but I have to get that confirmed first to be very sure. We already saw that there are unique events, so the Proficient City team, I guess, will be responsible for the events, so they are creating different events. I'm talking about the hot events specifically. And they will also, I believe, resurrect the classical mini-games, which don't exist anymore in the current version of Wartune, but which worked quite well in the classical version. So I expect them to reappear in Wartune Reborn for players to enjoy. Timing rewards, great. Darwin X scroll. Now we gotta defeat the boss, that's the quest. I'm also advising that you follow the main quest because that way you progress faster. Make sure just do as many as you can. I should have hit the Rain of Fire, I accidentally pressed 1. But actually it worked out quite well. can gather rage and use it on the boss instead. I didn't realize that we're one-shotting them. Now, as you can see, the damage figures are the old, smaller damage figures. I would also expect to use the old Aegis Astral when it's time to use Astrals, which is very, very effective at low damage figures. And the choices of Astrals become, of course, a lot more strategic, because you will have limited spaces as you're leveling up, and it's much slower level up, so it's not like the current version where you fly through to level 80. It's much more interesting, I think, in the classical version, because you have to actually achieve things, and so that makes it more interesting. You have choices to make. Alright, we got this one done, and level 10, that's supposed to be an important level. So the standard stats, and we got the starter pack we can unlock, we got the blacksmith opened up, and the shop has opened up, so we can have a look at that. So we're gonna have to follow her directions first, so before she gives me control. So she will ask me to enchant this to level +3, so we're gonna do that. Gonna go without luck stones in as much as possible. Luck stones are actually very, very useful. The old skeleton keys are going to be also extremely useful in this version. Oh, I get a clothing item, great. A hat. We got the gold, the 15 pack, the robes, and a trial VIP card. Okay, we're gonna use that. Collect the rewards, although I think yeah, let's collect it. You got the VIP benefits are similar, so I'm not gonna go into them, but the wheel will be the old one. So this is the old wheel, so we can see yes, we can see the old VIP wheel. So here you should probably go for gold. And clothing, as I explained, it's the old, I believe it's the old clothing system. I'm too low level to see it yet, but this is where you would synthesize two different clothings together to get a higher level, and there would be like +1, +2, +3, and so forth. And now just having the hat, it's giving me +5 to my minimum rage, so that is very significant. Right, skills. I still don't want to put in there, not really interested in putting it here, because anyhow you don't have enough rage. To get 80 rage at this point is very, very difficult. So these were when they accepted friend requests, you get an automatic high. Alright, let's see, construction. Now as VIP, I believe there is no cooldown. So we can go as far as our level, so the main character level. So even the 1 hour VIP is actually very, very beneficial, because it allows you to level everything up quite quickly. Which also means for paladins we need level 20, so I can actually upgrade the lancers. They get their first enlightenment. Enhanced attack, 50% chance to deal 150% physical attack to the front row. Quite good. Let's recruit a couple, 300 more. Okay, cottage is what's giving, what's allowing you to recruit more of them over here. And then the friends I mentioned already. Oh, we got 7 already, that's fantastic. Skills, I'm keeping the 2 points. I want to put them into lightning bolt and hard elemental. This one at level 14, and rain of fire. Blacksmith is allowing enchantment, so we're gonna do those. Now don't do too much, because you will need to replace the equipment as you level up and get stronger things. Oh, the Mystic Gate. So here I think she's gonna ask me to teleport already from the noob area to the Otaric plains, where we can get higher level gold mines. It's actually very significant because as I mentioned in part 1, the gold mines are a very important aspect of the classical Wartune. Alright, we're gonna just accept the main quest that I've done, and one of the important things I need to do, like this guy, I cannot kill him, it's far too strong. Far too strong. So let's have a look at my inventory. My battle rating is 801. He's at 50,000. So as you teleport to a new area, I'm not even sure if I can defeat the gold mine guardians. But I currently have a level 8 and a I'm not even sure if I can kill this one. Let's try. Level 20 cash. Probably I won't. They will probably 1 or 2 shot me, I think. Yeah, you can see from the damage done. Yeah, we're totally dead. Lancers can kill them, but they will kill the Lancers first. I think it may be 2-3 levels I can make it. But for now I'm dead. I hope I'll get free healing, because healing is also something you need to control. It's not free HP, you have to get HP potions. See, like I have no healing now. But the funny thing is, I'm actually not allowed to use it. Oh, I am. I'm level 11. Okay, so I used the one I had, 10,000 HP, so that's definitely enough for me. Now this one, as you saw, was approximately the same battle rating as this, so I'm not gonna go for a level 20 mine because I think I won't beat them. So let's try to get level 15 or level 14, something like that. But it is definitely important to get 19. Very nice. I wish I could beat it. It's definitely very important to get the as high level mine as you can. And normally in the classical Wartune there is a big competition on getting the best mines among players. I'm just gonna try to get one now, because it looks like I need to search for the one that I can actually beat. There, 16,300. I'm not 100% sure. Let's go for it. It should be easier than the battle we just had, but it's still a difficult one. 1,300 versus 800, but I do have the Lancers. Okay, we'll make it. That's good, because that means increased gold income, which is hourly, so that even if you log out, it keeps on giving you this gold income, which is very important in this version of Wartune. Alright, so we have a level 16 improve equipment to significantly increase battle rating. Yes, I know that. 1,400. I just won against 1,300. But I think that's a tad, because it was just, I think I only won because there was just one enemy instead of 3. But in those caches there are, okay, we'll take just 12 so that we don't spend too much time. And I just need to delete the right one. Oh, I actually don't have any. I forgot, when you teleport from one map to another, you also lose all your gold mines. So that's the case. So we're gonna take this one, which is easy. Alright, good stuff. Now I'm gonna come back later for better gold mines as I get stronger. Now we need to get more devotions, and there are a bunch of stuff you can do. Speaking of world chat, I don't know, what's up? Alright, so that was an easy one. Harvest from your own farm. We get a friend request. Good. Challenge another player. Complete bounty. Is that open? No, it's not open yet. Because a bunch of these things are actually not open yet, so you cannot do it. The blessing will you can do once you're in a guild, a daily quest. All right, let's go into let's go kill Sheena with our upgraded lancers. That should be no problem. Yes, yes dear, I know, but I don't have time to listen to you. As I mentioned, I'm not a big fan of reading texts, but I know some players definitely enjoy RPG elements of it, so you can take your time and read all that stuff. But I want to show you guys as much as possible in as short time as possible, so I'm gonna rush through. Let's try to see if Pandora gives me... Oh, I get a magic attack boost, which is perfect, because it can also give a penalty. Here we got 2 more waves, but with the lancers upgraded because of the 1 hour VIP card, it's going very fast. If I didn't use the card, it would have gone a lot slower. But of course it's 1 hour, so I gotta make sure that once I level up, I upgrade all the buildings as well to benefit from it. I'm also getting more experience because of it. That's gonna help me level up. Good stuff. So as you see already, the damage figures are increasing, the experience figures are increasing. I want to get that coin purse. I'm building up rage actually. If you're wondering why I'm using only lightning bolt, I'm building up rage. Gonna use it on 4 enemies or during the boss fight. Some magic guy, sorcerer, undead sorcerer. He actually hits very hard. If you fight a higher bell rating version of it, he actually hits very hard. Alright, here could be 4, no 3. Let's use it. 54 rage and down to 44. That's because all the other things still need to be upgraded as well. Equipment is super important to get as early as possible, rage giving equipment to make things work well. Mystery boxes are very important in the classical version because it's so hard to get the items you need for synthesizing your equipment sets, and the equipment sets are of course super important. But to open a mystery box you need skeleton keys, and I think right now I have just 1, but let's use it. Oh great, we made it, and we're gonna get Trio of Ancients, very important. We get Kyanite from that every day, and farm. So right after we exit the dungeon, oh, we get luck stones instead. By the time we when I exit the dungeon, it's gonna take me to the farm. And being very active on the farm can bring a lot of rewards to you. So it's really good. I got it unlocked. I try to keep the rage above 50 so that I can do 2 rain of fires if necessary, but I think I'm in good shape, mostly because I upgraded the lancers. Let's see, I think that was already a teleport, or let's check it. No, I think that was to switch something on. Oh, there it is, but you need to kill everything anyways, so we're gonna... The boss here actually will kill you if you haven't prepared. It's actually a very difficult boss for beginners. If you haven't enchanted, if you haven't upgraded, it will kill you. It's hitting all the whole team, and I don't have any heals at the moment on me. And make sure to go left here. I remember it quite well because there is a purse over there. So it's something you need to remember to always do to get that extra bunch of gold, or I don't remember, I think it was gold. I think it was a gold purse. Let's check it out and then try the boss. Alright, we also get the time rewards. Stamina potion, very good. Coin purse, 1000 gold. And we will continue in the next part.